Can ex-smokers live a long life? Absolutely. In the vast majority of cases, those people are able to do that. But there's going to be a couple of things that are going to obviously, um, make a difference with this. The age at which you quit, for example. If you quit when you're 90, yes, you can still live a long life, but you're going to probably have less life left to live than somebody who quits when they're 30 or 40 or 50. Okay. But here's the thing. I think this speaks to a couple of things. One is the concern that people have about smokers have when they've gone through their life and smoking's been a very significant part of their life. It's almost felt like a friend, an emotional crutch. It's been there for them during tough times when they've had bereavement or stress or anxiety or boredom. It's been there when they've celebrated. So it's a big part of they feel like it's been a big part of their life. It's been a symbol of some kind of like overlying or really underlying continuity in their life, and almost like a friend that's been there with them holding their hand. Now, we have that side of it. And then the second is, like, if I let go of this thing that has been a huge part of my life, and it's going to be an absolute ball ache of a struggle to get through, and I'm not going to really be able to benefit from quitting, why on earth should I quit? All right, it's very reasonable. I can totally understand that line of thinking. All right. And the good news is that thinking is flawed. Okay. Because if you quit smoking, or whatever age you are, there's a great amount of data that you will live more days and there will be a better quality of life. Okay. Now, there was an interesting study that was done a couple of years ago. And in fact, it was done over a long period of time with looked at data points from over 500,000 participants. And what they found was there was a complete, what they call risk reversal, if you quit smoking before the age of 35 on average. Okay, so that was through data, I think, from the CDC in the States. But even if you quit before 45, the age of 45, the risk of, the reduction in your risk of death from smoking was about 90%. Okay, so it was like 100% relative to non-smokers. So basically, those smokers who quit on average before 35, and that is an average, okay, because there'll be some people for whom that doesn't apply, but on average, they quit before 35. They're the same, or they basically had the same kind of life risks as non-smokers did. If it was before the age of 45, then it was 90% of that, and then it went down to 66% for between 45 and 64. Now, there are huge benefits to quitting. We know that fundamentally the cilia in your lungs that have been sort of attacked and sort of destroyed can in fact start to work again to clean up the mucus in your body, so that you can, instead of just being a mucus producing machine, you can actually cleanse yourself on that. Okay, your lung capacity is going to improve. Okay, not going to be able to repair the alveoli that have been damaged, those little sort of air sacs in the lungs, but it can repair an awful lot of stuff that has happened. Okay, so there's a great amount of data that you can experience all these benefits from living a long life. And let me tell you, the thing that the data doesn't tell you is how good you will feel when you quit smoking. Mentally, your mind will be sharper. Just this sense of well-being, this sense that you did it. And if you quit with somebody who can help you do that quickly in one session, where there's no cravings, there's no fear or anxiety about how you're going to manage your life and cope without smoking, well, then it just becomes the most worthwhile of things to do, because now you know that all the benefits that you didn't even know were there are there, and there's more benefits than you could possibly imagine, and the process to get there can be absolutely rock solid for you when you have someone who can tailor a program for you that can work for the unique triggers and anxieties and worries that you have. Well, then whatever age it is, of course it's worth you quitting. All right, because ex-smokers can live a very long and healthy life.